Romans chapter 7, Romans chapter 8 talked to us about two important laws that are playing out in our lives today. These laws become effective by our deliberate allegiance to them. Number one. Number two, these laws work in us when we believe and walk in their consciousness. Number one of those laws is the law of sin and death. The law of sin and death is responsible for every evil that comes out of the life of every man. The law of sin is responsible for spiritual disparity between any man and his God. And so if one is going to be at peace with God, it is going to be determined by one of these laws. If the law of sin is present in your life, you have no control over the works of the flesh. You have no control over what comes out of your life. Yes, it is the presence of the law of sin that is responsible for one to become an alcoholic. It is the law of sin that is responsible for one to become uncontrollable immoral. Someone is thinking that it's because of several women around me, or because of the fact that several women are naked and that is why I'm immoral. The answer is because the law of sin is heavily working actively in your life. Yes, if you are not free from the law of sin, you have no control over sin. If the law of sin is present, listen to this, if the law of sin is present in your life, you have no control over sin. Sin is not eradicated or removed by discipline or by training or by any other means. As long as the law of sin is present in your life, you have no control over sin. Listen, that is why Paul made emphasis in Romans chapter 7. He said, the good I intend to do, that more the evil comes out of me. This is the frustration of the life of the law of sin. This is the frustration that comes out when one is living, when one is possessed with the law of sin, when the law of sin is in control of your life system. In your mind, in your heart, you are waking up the next morning to say, I'm not going to steal, I'm not going to commit adultery, I'm not going to commit fornication, I'm not going to be given to seduction, I'm not going to be given to perversion, I'm not going to be given to all kinds of evil vices. And yet you see the proclivities high in you, and you keep doing them. The problem is not the factors that you see. The problem is that the law of sin is still active in your life.